fellow viewers and wonderful people. I want to thank God for another opportunity that we are now back to proceed from where we stopped last time. The last time we were here, we did a work on the same conversion of orthographic projection using an object to isometric, a case study whereby we have a case where the faces given, the two orthographic faces given, though sometimes they can be three. Anyway, three of them can appear. And the two faces given are such that one was below and the other one was above. That was what we treated in the last session of our tutorial video. But today we are going to look at a different one, and that is a different format or arrangement of the faces when this is like this. And I also use this opportunity to bring a situation whereby we have a shaft that is extruded or that projected from the body of the block, so that we can know how to go about such a thing. So this is the circular shaft that came out this way. Remember, this projection is the first angle, so we are using this to be able to harness our idea and skill in the issue of this isometric in relationship with orthographic projection. And having said this, therefore, I welcome you to today's class. Now, when you want to start work like this, you are going to begin first of all, like we did before, by drawing the axis, the main axis, or rather the axis, the isometric axis. So I draw something like this to enable me to do that very well. I do that this way. So I draw my horizontal axis, then use this one to enter the vertical axis, to enter the vertical one. Alright? Now, with the help of this vertical and horizontal axis, I can now enter the inclined axis, projected at 30 degrees, both of them. One here, and the other one is here, 30 degrees. So at this hour, I can be able to have my job this way. So I have it in this format, then have that one in this manner, this one. Okay, this manner. So you can remove the horizontal line because horizontal line does not appear in isometric work. Alright, so at this moment, having my axis fixed, at this hour, I can at this moment to start my work. So let's analyze the situation. We are told that the lowest point is going to be here, N. Now, if you listen to what I said last time, I said where the lowest point will be, the line above that place will occupy this middle line. Now, but in this case, we have this in the middle. It is not at the extreme end like the other one. Neither was it given somewhere here, or was it, did they quote this place? But they said here. Question says here. Yes, it's intentional, so that we can understand this thing. Now, if you watch this object, this is the main object. This one is just an attachment to this an object. So when you are projecting something like that, please, the main object is the one that will be printed by using this axis. Then the attachments can now grow away from the body of the main object. And therefore, by this I said, if this one is the main object, which entirely encompasses this area without this one, then this one is our lowest point. It's going to be here, N. So this line will settle on this particular spot. And for that, again, we're also going to have that. Since we're going to have it this way, this part that is to the left, which part of the main object that is to the left now, here in the middle, then we're going to lay off the other ones this side. So whatever we set this side, we can now begin. So let's begin our work now. If that is the case, so from here I'll measure 25 this way. Alright. I have 25, so let me transfer vertical line there. Vertical line, and then send the vertical line. Well, do that. Last time you did that very well. So this is the vertical line I want to transfer. I place this second either ruler or my set square as my guide line. Then I move to this place and come up down here. Place it this way. Then I raise this one up. Alright, I have drawn this one. What I have just done now is that I have entered this line, and that is that. Good. Very, very good. Now, if we come this way, so we have a distance from here to be also identified. Because this baseline is this line. But then the one that is above here needs to be identified also. So the distance from here to here is entirely 10 plus 20, which is 30. So I'm going to measure 30 up at this moment. And that will be something like this. That will be something of this nature. I can increase the length of this and then the length of that. So I measure out 30. Measure out 30. Measure 30. And I measure 30. And then we have something like this. I have drawn it. Don't worry. I know somebody is already running to tell me that this thing actually went inside. Yes, I understand. But somebody listening, don't bother about that. We are coming. So now distance from here to here is 20. So let's measure 20. Measure 20. And I measure 20 this way. I also measure 20 this particular way. This way. Alright. Do you see that? In this case, we have something like that. Do you see I have just drawn this face and this face the way it is in this manner? Right? I have laid it to my left. Good. Done. Fine. Alright. Having done that, therefore, what next do we do? This one. Okay. Don't worry. This one is going to come. It's an attachment. So what am I going to do at this moment? You're going to see when this one will come out now. But then, having drawn this one, since this one's attachment will not give it attention, we can only build it when we have merged this and this. So, if you remember in the last period, I told you where one is above and one is below. The one that is below or above, right? The above the face or the view that was given this kind of instruction, this requirement, N or X or Q, whatever. Any front view or the plan view that is either above that one or below one is used to cover it at the top. That was what I cited in the other one. But in this case, it's not like that. After you have laid this one, do you see this particular one? It will now occupy this place. Lay it up here. So how do I mean? You come and lay this one up here. Okay, let's start. Please. This one has been placed like this. You start your measurement. Since you are bringing it to your right, alright, you start your measurement from here to measure to your right. But if you are laying it up from here, you will start your measurement from here to your left. Are you getting it? So now that I'm going to bring this one to lay it up in this particular place, I will start measuring from here to my right. So I will measure 10 first, I measure 20 and 20. And that is what I am going to do now. Okay, I measure 10, measure 20, 20 again. This is 10 from here to here, 20 and 20. So let us look at what we have now. In this case, we're going to have vertical lines. Vertical lines. Let's send these lines. All right. The line that goes up here will give me this line. The second line that goes with this one that goes up here is going to be a center line, so I will draw a center line. Be careful about that this time around. So let me transfer these vertical lines to be able to get what I am looking for. I place that in the line I want to copy. I place this one as my guide, and I come to this place. I come to this point, and then I draw my line, T-line. Okay. Continue there. This line is the center line. Very good. Continue to the last one. The last one is this one. And that one is going to be a thin line too. Which letter we're going to make to look bold. Alright, now place this one like this, and then we go up. Okay, we have sent this one to you. Very good. I have drawn successfully. I have been able to enter this line, and it is sitting here. This line will be identified, produced by these center line, all the vertical center line, and finally this one. So what do I have next? I need to measure this horizontal line. It's already here. It's already here. This place helped us to know that this place is this place. So what it means is I will transfer a copy of this to pass here to go like this, transfer a copy of it to pass it to go like this, transfer a copy of it to pass it to go like that. Okay, so let's transfer again. In this manner, I place my working tool like this, and I want to copy this one, this line, to all the other places we have other things. Alright, this line seems to be incorrect. Let me correct it now. Okay, like copy it. Like, oh man. Okay. Do you know why I stopped here? The reason why I would have done go to the other end. Later I will still clean something. The reason why I stopped here is because after this line, the next line I have is this. After this line, that's the next line. So the line didn't continue, I just stopped somewhere. There's no need. I have need to go too far. I can as well do the same thing here. So what do? I transfer this particular one, this same one again, to that spot. You see that? I can just draw it a little bit. Then I have this one too. Please don't forget, all the lines I'm using are all thin line for now. They are all thin line for now. The next one I'm going to use to transfer a line through this point and this point. The same line too, I send it this way. Place this one like that, and come to this spot now. So at this moment I draw that thin line. Please, I also need to send the same thing to the extreme one at the top. The extreme one at the top. And this is what I am talking about. Very good. Now, you can extend this line to their favorable ends. So let me extend this one too. This favorable end. Good. The object is coming out little by little. At this moment, we have something to do. Please, this line, can you see this place is coming out now? This place, then this one, then this one. Okay, I need to complete this one. It touches this place. At this moment, since I have a point here, I need to send a copy here. I have a point I need to send. I don't need this one. I don't need to send it this way. There's no work. This center line will do for me here. For that reason, I can ignore center line and just leave it. I don't need that one much. But I need this one and this one. So let me now transfer lines. This one now to this place and move it all the way to this point. And then I place it like this. I also move my hand all the way to the topmost part. The topmost part. And then I have this one. Very convincing. So I have gotten this. My shape is already coming out in this. Now let us remove the unwanted lines we need here. When removing the unwanted line, we're looking at the two faces. What I want to produce here, remember I told you, if you remember this face is this one and this one. It's correct, no alteration. But this one, I have so many lines here. So this face now will help me to be able to remove the so many lines in this place. Are you getting that? There's so many lines in this place. So for that reason, I know that this line is supposed to be this line. And it stops here, so this one is not necessary. So I need to remove this one. My eraser will do that. That's why you should work using a thin line. The same thing happened to this one. This one will also go down. It's not necessary. There's no line that passes here. Alright? Which other line do I need to remove? Okay. This line is telling me that there's a line up here, which means this line is supposed to be removed. And this one's supposed to also go. And then this one will also go. They are not required. This one will also go. Now, what's the distance from here to here? We are giving 10. Please come and measure that 10 here. Just measure the 10 there. And now, with that, you can conveniently join this point with this point. And conveniently join this point with this point. Do you notice now that we can remove this place? We are about to succeed in making this corner our lowest point. Very good. Now the question also has a little bit hidden issue somewhere. We have this center line, and that is the center line. What about this center line? What dimension was given? None was given for it. Yes, if you look around, you see only 10. Then diameter for the shaft was given, and then this other one. But the dimension was, we did not specify the distance from here to the center line. Wisdom demands that if this one is the dimension, the diameter for this shaft, then half of it will become the distance of the dimension line from this point. Therefore, from the bottom of this one to get the dimension, bottom is here now, where 10 started, to get the center line, this horizontal center line, all I need to do is to measure 10 plus 10. Half of 20 is 10. So 10 plus 10, 20. So I measure 20, I measure 20. The center line will come in. And that case, I come up having something like this. Alright. Then here. Okay, so I brought out this one. Brought it this way. You see, I've gotten the second dimension line. This dimension line now will assist me to do my job, and that is what will help me to now attach the shaft. We follow the procedure we followed last time. What's the radius of the shaft? The diameter is 20, is 40. So like we did last time, use the same rhombus method. This is the center. Measure 10 and 10. 10 to both sides. And this is what I'm going to get. 10 here, 10 there. Go to this point again. Also measure 10 here, 10 here. And then you transfer all these lines that are there. So we can now come up and get this thing like this. So let's get the rhombus that will give us this job done. Come this way, and then this line will come up. This line will come up. We proceed again to the top. And that line, sorry, my hand shifted. My hand shifted. So I go to this top most point. It's almost at the same level with the other one. And that was what I gave you. This one to go. So use this one to transmit this other ones. And this is what I mean. Place this one here, place this one there, then this one comes out. Okay, comes out. Move again from here to this point, and we have the other one coming out. Don't forget, the lines I'm drawing now are nothing more than what? Thin lines. One of them is a thick line. After getting my rhombus set, as I told you last time, you join the longest diagonal. There are two of them. One here, one here. So there are two diagonals, but the shorter, I need the longer one. So I place this one here, where the longer one is, and then do this job. Join this one. Having done that, I told you last time I used this place, draw a line from here to this place, and a line from here to this place. Okay? No, last time I drew a line from here, passing to this place, and a line from here to this place. Today I'll use this place to this place. That means I draw a line from where the center line, this center line, touch the side of the rhombus. I draw a line, a thin line. Be careful to do that well. Same thing goes from here to this side across. And then we're going to have this one. So having done this, we can at this moment be able to produce our extension, our extended tube. So first of all, get the base of the 2 that is attached to the bottom of this. So the circle of the 2. And how do you do that? By first of all putting this one here. Alright, I take my hand to this corner and test it and see if it will join well. Yeah, let's join it. This I'm making it tick at once because I may not have the time to return for that. I return to this end again and then put this one here, put this one, test it to see if they will join. Correct. They will join. And then they have joined properly. Then this time around use this point. I bring my hand to this point. Test it now and test. Very correct. I join. I have joined. The same way it goes down here. I test these ones too and see if it will join. And interestingly, I join. So now that I have joined the circle, I will now extrude this circle. Extrude means to bring out the shaft. So see how you will extrude the circle. See how you will extrude the circle. To extrude this circle, there are various methods of doing that. Number one is to produce a copy of this point, this center, where these center lines are. Get a copy of it, project a copy of it outside. After you have done that, you create another rhombus on the surface that is similar to this one. The distance is 20, some 20 millimeters away from the base. You use that to create another mount, another circle. Then you join them. The second method is selecting 8 important points and working with them. It will save you the mess. So each of these will work. The first 8 points I'm talking about are the starting points where this chord begin and where they end. One starting point is here, ending here. Next one start from here, ended here. Next one start from here, ended here. This one start here, ended here. So I have 1, 2, 3 vital 4 points I need. The other point I will need is where I place my pin when I was making this arcs. One of the points I used was here. The other one was here. The next one was here. The other one was here. I will now project them. So you choose whichever method you want to use. And then when you project these lines from all these points, straight lines from all these points, you measure 20 millimeters on each of the 8 lines. Once you have measured that, then you join. The shape will come out with respect and respectfully to you. So let's see how we're going to do it. At this moment, I'm going to use the projected method. Rather than bringing this one out, then enter center line here, enter center line here, use the 2 center lines I have, right? The enter center line, the one that I've entered on top of the line I measured 20 on before creating the rhombus copy on those center line, using them to do the same thing. I will use the 8 line method. So in this case, let's be very, very careful. I want to project my lines. Okay, let me show you these 8 points again, so that you cannot forget. One of them is what? Here. Next one, here, here, and here. The other ones are this one, this place, and this place. 4 places. So watch how I will project the lines. The lines I'm going to project must be parallel with this line because it will come out like this. And so let me use my tools again for projecting and copying lines. To start this job once again, I place this one like this and then I come. So I noticed that 2 lines, in fact, they merged. Okay. Thank God. You can see that one line is here, the other one is near it, very close to it. Very close to it. I shift to the second one. This is it. Then I shift to, I have drawn one from here, and one from here, meaning this one. I come. I draw this one. Then I shift my hand. I want to draw from here now. Okay, I draw this way. Very good. It seems like this corner and this corner overlap, so they overlap with each other. So two lines were already together in one. Two are one together in one. Then I have to, there are two lines, one from here, one from here, two of them next. So I have to here, then three, remaining three now. That is this, and this, and that. So let us draw the remaining three by converting them. I get this place, this point. I project it. Then I move to the next one. And that is this one. It seems like this one's to the next. So these two at the same time next. Okay, beautiful. Let me show you a small problem. If this line and this one will not merge, but this one and this one merge, if there's a problem with my error somewhere around this construction error somewhere. However, I can ignore it. If I would listen, I might repeat that maybe because of the mount of my pin. Alright? Both sides pin. So in this case, it's now time to extrude. Extrude this object. How do we extrude it? First of all, measure 10. So 20 is the projected distance of the shaft. So I measure 20 from my ruler using my pencil. Measure 20 out. I measure it. Measure 20. Good. I have 20 here. So for each of this line, measure 20 from their feet. From here, I will measure 20. On that line, I will measure 20 on this line. I will come here and measure 20 on that line. On this line, 20. On this line, 20. Now, there is one from here to here, 20. Alright, this one to 20. This one to 20. Then last one, 20. The merge. Very good. I have finished selecting my point. I know the team looks still confused. Don't bother about that. Don't bother. It's the center. You can see how the shape come out now. Now what's it? When we wanted to draw the line from here to this place, we placed it. So use this one, bring your pin here, and get the point of copy from here, which is this place. So I bring my hand here and get this one to this point. This one. Why did I choose it? Because this one came from here. Alright. So I put this way and take my hand here, test it. Do you see? The two of them just join. Once more, when I wanted to draw this particular one, I put my pin here, and this is the point I'm talking about. So you can see, I get that again. Get this one, this point. Test the other one. You see this one too. They are joined together. They are joining. Alright. Very good. I believe you can now tell me what this and this can do for you. So simply put, place this one on this point. Take your hand to this place and then complete this side. You complete all of this side. Alright, so let's see what we can get. You see the gold line come up? We now come down to this place. The same thing that we did there, we did to this place. We did it to this place. And it is like this. Very beautiful. So after projected this, do you see this line? Draw a line straight from there to a tangent to meet this one to tangentially a tangent from here to this place. A tangent. Do the same thing at the other end. A tangent. Very good. Now at this moment it's time to remove useless lines. Irrelevant lines. This shaft will cover this place, so clean it off. It will cover this place, clean it off. But if you want to show that that place exists, you can now turn it to dash line. You see that this shaft is coming out? Most of it, if you want to show this place, this shaft will cover it, so this place should turn to dash line. But it's not necessary. So we can clean up this one. It's an irrelevant line. And at this moment, you can complete the main body. So we have been working with thin line. Now let's make everything go. Make everything go. Make everything go. We have done our job. Done our job. Yes, we are making everything go now. So we have made that go. Right, come to this side of it. And get this one. This one. Very good. With this, make this one. Now, if you have finished this thing, you can decide to behave like some of us who are professionals. Eh? Some of us want to show neat work, nobody know. You just remove all these still lines as if, yes, they don't exist. They remove them. They want to remove, they can remove them. Very good. Of course, the person that is marking the work know that you cannot just come up.
C'était ça, Propex Construction. Et voilà qu'aujourd'hui, on dit de tout sur me montre ça. Si c'est comme ça que tu prends la vie, non, c'est pas bon ça. Ma confiance, je te l'ai donnée. Mon amour, je te l'ai donné. Devant Dieu, je t'ai aimé. Devant les hommes, tu m'as trahi.